Here's the real test of any treat. Josie. What's up, trail folk? Today we're making back of the pickup truck mochi. This is a fun trail snack it's portable, it's easy to eat, and it's high carb. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that today. So it's just 3 ingredients. One is this sweet rice flour. That's really important. It's gotta be sweet rice flour or glutinous rice flour. You can't make it with regular flour, but you can find that pretty much in any grocery store. Then we got sugar, and we got water. So I'll show you guys how to do it. It's really easy. Got the camp stove set up here, dirty camp stove. And I'm just gonna take the rice flour, put it into the pan. Then we're gonna do the sugar. Kind of mix up the dry ingredients here. And if you guys want the full recipe, it'll be in the description. Then we're gonna add the water. Now we're just gonna mix that up really good and kind of let the rice flour hydrate in the water. Now this trail snack's kind of cool because it changes with different temperatures. You know, when it's hot out, it's really gooey and it's fun to eat. And when it's colder, it's a little more solid. But it's got simple carbs in there with the sugar, and it's got some more complex carbs with the rice flour. So you get that fast burn and the slow burn. So we're just gonna mix that up nice and good till it's all smooth. Get all the chunks out. Now we're just gonna kind of let this hydrate for a minute or two, just to let the rice flour soak up all the water. All right, so we kind of just let this hydrate for like a minute, 2 minutes, and you can see it's kind of this milky texture. So we're just gonna turn it on like medium heat. And the important thing here is just don't stop stirring. You can burn the mochi if you stop stirring. So the whole thing only takes 4 or 5 minutes at this stage, but we're just gonna let it heat up slowly. Keep stirring, and you'll see the consistency start to change here in a minute. So you can kind of see it's starting to get thick down in there, and it's steaming. Yeah, now it's starting to come together. It'll start kind of getting chunky for a minute. Just make sure you stir, stir, stir. Ooh, it smells like mochi. Mochi mixed with dirty camp stove. All right, so now it's starting to like get thick. We're gonna turn it down just a little bit. This is a good warm up too if you're gonna work out afterwards. Get a nice arm pump. Now it's starting to come together. I'm gonna turn it down a little more. So you can also adjust the amount of sugar you put in it if you don't like it too sweet. I think this is more of a sweeter, it's gonna be more of a sweeter batch. I'm gonna kind of move it off the heat a little bit. So what you're starting to look for at this stage is the mochi will start to get a little bit transparent on the edges. That's how you know it's done. I'm gonna let it go a little longer. Now it's turned into like a dough. I want to experiment and try to add in some other stuff, like maybe some peanut butter or some chocolate or something. So I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it's starting to get a little more transparent and almost like silky looking. So I'm gonna call that good. Kill the heat, a little more stirring. And I'd prepped this pan here with some cornstarch in it. And we're just gonna dump this. Dump this right into this pan. Let's try to get most of it out. I'm just gonna take a little bit of cornstarch, put it on top, and see if I can fold it. So we got the cornstarch on the bottom, you can just kind of come under it, flip it over. Be careful because it's hot. All right, so there you go. At this stage, I'm just gonna put it in the fridge and we'll come back a little bit later and cut it up, portion it out. All right, we're back out here at the truck. We're gonna cut up this mochi. It was in the fridge for like 20 minutes. So here it is. And I'm gonna use some scissors to cut it up. Sorry to any mochi purists out there. Probably not. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna cut it up into little squares. And the little bite-sized chunks. Try to dip those edges in the starch. Yeah, anything that's not covered in starch will stick to pretty much anything. So I'm just gonna kind of try to get those edges in the starch. But once you get the starch on the whole piece, it doesn't really stick to stuff. Right, I'm just gonna throw them in a Tupperware. There you go. That's trail ready mochi. Woo!